Hello, beautiful love light. Welcome to my channel, Heart Rhythm Healing. I'm Jamie. I'm a certified Reiki master and self-proclaimed spiritual maestro. I view myself as a conductor of all the energetics that exist all around us all the time. I seek to set the intention to allow the healing life force energy that exists around us to flow to and through you for your highest benefit. And I send that within my online sacred healing medicine space inside the Harmonic Vibrational Attunement Ensemble. There is a link to that in the description box below. I would love to take this opportunity to invite you to come into that space. Tomorrow is going to be awesome because we're going to be doing that energetic healing meditation, tune in Tuesday process under the full moon in Virgo. And there's just a lot of really just awesome energetics, this like juiciness that's coming in. And I would love to have you in there to tap into and participate in this beautiful realignment with our highest expression of who we are. Because that's what the energetics are sort of like guiding me toward, is that it's just, Virgo is about bringing spirit into matter and is very dialed into the patterning of life, kind of weaving of that Mayan web, so to speak. So I'm really just feeling like this is a beautiful opportunity for us to really truly dial into our heart of hearts and begin to find that realignment and harmonization with our highest expression, which is my goal every time I go into that space, is to allow us to harmonize with our highest expression of self. So I'm offering that as an invitation. If it sounds like something that you'd like to participate in, click the link, join the group, come on over. Otherwise, I did a meditation late today. I will openly admit that my son was in a quiz bowl, and so I went out of town kind of last minute. So I didn't get in there in the morning because it's usually Monday meditative morning. So it was Monday meditative morning in the evening is what I did. But that's in the free group in the harmonic.us. If you want to check that out, come on over to that space. Otherwise, what we're doing here on this channel right now is I am learning right alongside of you about the Mayan Galactic Calendar and the energetics of each day and how they're coded and woven into the energetic fabric of the world around us. And so we're going to start at the top tier, the very top, which is the 13-year wave spell that we're cycling through. It is a white wizard wave spell. The code keys that are being woven into the fabric of every day of that 13-year cycle are enchants, receptivity, and timelessness. So those are being coded into this day. Anytime I speak one of these code words, if something inside of you ignites, initiates, if you have make an association or you feel in some type of way that that's important for you, please take note of that because it is important for you, which is why I go through it every day, just in case there's a word that pops out to you or stands out to you on a day that maybe other days it wouldn't. So from there, we are 4 years into this 13-year wave spell. So we are in the red self-existing moon year. This whole year, it wraps up July 25th. And we're actually ending the 8th moon cycle within this red self-existing moon. So that's super exciting, like today. So tomorrow we're going to turn the calendar into the 9th moon, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. But today, the red moon qualities, the code keys that the red moon brings in are, oh my goodness, purifies, universal water, and flow. Sorry, I just had to go through the catacombs of my mind. The what do they call it? Rolodex? Anyway, I'm dating myself by saying Rolodex, aren't I? Okay. They were on the way out when I was little, though, just saying, but they still existed within my lifetime. And then the self-existing tone of creation brings in the code keys of define, measure, and form. And really what I've been feeling is that's just this continuous process that's been happening for the last several years of this divine union between the divine feminine energetics and the sacred masculine energetics that are flowing, like coming into unison, which is super exciting within us, around us, like all the things, which is super exciting. Let's see. Next, we have the 65-day season. I should check and make sure. I haven't been here for a few days, so a lot has maybe happened. We did miss a clear sign of Pokopatan, or I did anyway, as far as doing a video, and that was Saturday, March 4th, under the white self-existing dog. So if you want to like spiral into that and see if there's any magic to glean from that, please do. But yeah, we are in the white northern dog season of heart right now. Those code keys are love, heart, and loyalty. And again, it's this beautiful invitation for us to dive into our emotional body and begin to learn the emotional patterns that we have. And are they serving? And ask, do they serve us? Are they working in our favor? Are there things about our emotional patterns that we're seeking to shift? What are the steps that we can begin to take in order to help us shift out of these patterns that don't serve us? And again, very crucial, awesome time right now under the Virgo full moon that's coming into, it might actually be going on right now. I mean, not the full moon, but the moon might be in Virgo. Let me check real fast, like, yeah. So we are currently in this full moon in Virgo. I mean, it's super close to fully illuminated. So those energetics, recognizing these patterns that exist within us and around us, and really seeking to gain deeper clarity and understanding of those patterns and how they are either serving us or not, right? And this is a beautiful opportunity. So again, we have this white northern dog season of heart, where we're able to dial into this emotional body. And then we're also in the full moon in Virgo, where recognizing patterning and how it benefits us or doesn't is also very I guess, conducive. The energetics are very conducive of that. So it's a beautiful invitation right now to really dial into that white northern dog season of heart and learn about our emotional patterning and how it serves us, or how we want to shift into a space where it begins to serve us. Because our emotions are our superpower. They are meant to let us know that things are like going in a direction that is supportive and uplifting for us, or sending us in a direction that is not serving us, and creating like disharmony within our energetic coding. So to take note of those feelings, those emotions that are happening within us, to pull out those nuggets of information specifically for you. They're not for our emotions are not for anybody else. They're for us to learn and grow from and through. They are 100% within our control. I know that we love to delude ourselves into believing that things happen to us and it triggers an emotion and that's outside of our control. But that's simply because we are in lockstep with this like system of trauma and all these things that continue to like bump into us, and ideas and ideology that has taught us to believe that we are so much less powerful than what we truly are. So that is a false reality. It is not what I want to continue to speak into, because I think it's all bullshit. You have total power over your emotions, 100%. You have complete self-control, and it is time to take control. And it starts through your emotional body. Like I cannot emphasize enough how important it is. It truly is. And that's exactly what my space is designed for. It's to allow a space and opportunity to flow through those emotions, to allow ourselves to look at them and glean the information of those energetics for us, not for anybody else. Anyway, so that's going on right now. Super exciting. And then we have this 52-day castle of time. We are in the red eastern castle of turning. It's this opportunity to really like begin to like till up the soil and really like churn things up within us, to really like uproot all these weeds and the things that no longer serve us and pull them out and get rid of them like for good, to finally be like, no, you are no longer going to take root. I am going to begin to plant so many intentional like beneficial seeds and nurture and water and care for and tend to those seeds and continue to just whenever a weed begins to pop up, I'm going to pull it before it ever has an opportunity to take root. Like we are tilling up that soil. We are turning that soil to prepare the way to plant these seeds of intention that we desire to have grow and flourish within our life and our community around us. It's that, and that's the season that we're in, this 52-day castle of time, where it's really about tilling up that soil, finding the dense packed energetic soil, and really like getting in there and grinding it up and saying no. Like we're gonna unpack, we're gonna release everything in there and allow the bad to be to begin to decompose and the good to like flourish, right? Bad and good, like whatever. I don't hope you know what I mean. I'm using words because they're so ingrained in us, right? But it's just an attachment. It's either, it either works for you or it doesn't. It's not necessarily bad or good. It's like get rid of what's not working and keep what is working and constantly come back, because what's working during a season of your life at another season might not work anymore. And that's okay. But we need to continually reevaluate, right? Realign with what's working and then letting go of what's not working and being okay with it, not being attached, right? Not being attached to that thing, which is what this turning is, breaking up those densities, those attachments that we have, whether they're mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, energetic. And again, that energy healing that I do helps to break apart those densities and kick them out, because you receive that energy healing every day. Every single day, I send you that energy specifically coded for you, exactly what you need, beautiful love light. It's the coolest thing. And I love that I'm able to do that. It's so awesome. I'm just humbled that that was the invitation that was like given for me, and to just step into that and begin to walk it out. I'm just very grateful and humbled. Next, we have the moon that we're ending. We're ending this 8th moon, which is the galactic moon of integrity. And those code keys are harmonize, model, and integrity. So here we are on this last day underneath the full moon in Virgo that is asking us to harmonize with a patterning within ourselves and the world around us that serves us and one another. That's the ask that I'm feeling. That's what spirit has put on my heart. That's what the moon message came through for me. I sit under the full moon and the new moon to gather information of just the symbol that the moon is in, the energetics of the moon, and what that message is. And then I post those on my Instagram and in the harmonic.us both, and on Facebook. So all those places, Instagram, Facebook, and then in the harmonic.us, I post those moon messages twice a month with the new moon and the full moon. And today we have this beautiful opportunity to harmonize under the last day of the galactic moon of integrity. And integrity it's about aligning with what is true for you so that you feel whole and complete within yourself, and that you are walking out who you know yourself to be, not what other people think you are or what you think other people think you are, but who you know you are. So this is the last day, and we're going to turn the page tomorrow to the 9th tone of creation within this red self-existing moon year, and that is the solar moon of intention. And we're going to dive into that more tomorrow. We are in a 13-day wave spell. It is the blue hand wave spell, and I need to look. I haven't gotten those down yet. The code keys of the blue hand are nose, accomplishment, and healing. So those code keys are flowing through the next, let's see, we're on the 6th day, so 7 more days. And then today, that brings us to today. We are under the Yellow Rhythmic Human moon. Sorry. Yeah, it's like the glyph, right? Where we are within the matrix spin. The galactic coding of this day is the Yellow Rhythmic Human. Did I even say that? I don't even know what I said, y'all. I'm so sorry. All right, so we're going to dive into Yellow Human. It is the 12th tribe within the 20 solar tribes of the Mayan calendar. I don't think I forgot anything. If I did, I apologize. All right, yellow human. So yellow is a color associated with the direction south, and the code key ripens. So here we are again, full moon, ripening. Wow, I just love it when that type of like it all aligns, right? Like crazy. The code keys for yellow human are influences, free will, and wisdom. The quote is a definition of a Mayan word. So the Yucatec Mayan word for human being is Winklil, and it translates into cosmic vibratory root. So the Yucatec Mayan word for human being is cosmic vibratory root. That is what the humanness of us was in their way of like determining words, right? Like super cool, I think. All right. To have a human life is a precious opportunity. Being human grants us the ability to integrate our primal nature with our self reflective intellect and our celestial essence. By the way, if you want to get one of these calendars to follow along with me, there's a link in the description box below to Miss Cassia's affiliate link. She's the reason I know about this calendar. I've also linked to her YouTube page. It's Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. Check her out. She's awesome. I love Cassia. Never met her, but I freaking love that girl, woman, human, whatever. Mama. She's a mama now. Okay, so it's this ability to integrate our primal nature with our self-reflective intellect and our celestial essence. Within every human being flows the stream of wisdom from your ancestors. We influence each other by modeling our values. All that we think, say, do, create, choose, and feel impacts those around us and contributes to the collective human consciousness, which we are in turn affected by subtly and overtly. All that we consider acceptable or normal merely reflects the precedents we have set for one another. The behaviors and attitudes we've inherited from our families and friends are for us to either perpetuate or to change and evolve. Wisdom is acquired through experimenting with our free will options. As an inner light, wisdom offers insight and foresight, guiding the choices of our lives and inspiring us to assist our greater community. Wisdom and compassion form our human wholeness. Yellow Human asks us to share our wisdom with our fellow humans that we may in turn influence their free will towards the direction of wisdom. As Native American wisdom requests, quote, in our every deliberation, we must consider the impact of our decisions on the next 7 generations, end quote. By design, we humans have shared vulnerability, yet we evoke invincibility when we connect with each other and to the spirit which animates our humanity. As we see the many forces of the one humanity, may we humbly honor diversity. The end quote comes from Intiana, and it is, quote, to be fully human means to know myself first as an essence of divinity, and then as a player in this huge dream called life. All right, so we're going to flow into the rhythmic tone of creation. It is the 6th tone. Those code keys are organize, balance, and equality. The quote comes from Hazrat Inayat Khan, and it is, quote, music is behind life and rules life. From music springs all life. The whole creation exists in rhythm, and a general phrase of it, and in a general phrase, it may be said that there is one common source of human disease or dis-ease, and that is disorder in rhythm, end quote. All life on earth, including the rhythms of our body, are influenced by the rhythms of ever-changing combinations of celestial movements, Daytime, for example, offers high energy of the sun for outward exertion and communication. Nighttime, conversely, welcomes the deepening of intuition, supporting expansive internal processes. By noticing the fluctuations of nature, we can receive the support of its cycles to enhance our endeavors. As we give attention to our personal rhythms, which now is a really good time to do that, we can actualize deeper levels of organic balance, both physically and emotionally. A sense of balance can be achieved by accepting that life is a process, an ongoing motion requiring dynamic organization and reorganization, a sacred juggling act. So, again, that's why right now it's a time of realignment. So, it's alignment and realignment, organization and reorganization. It's finding what works and then coming back and reevaluating to make sure that it's still working. Like it's a process, it's a cycle, and we constantly are cycling and spiraling through all of the aspects of our life. When we organize the elements of our life, we invite efficiency and functionality into our reality. Organization assists us to streamline and coordinate, producing greater ease and equilibrium. May we respect the various aspects of maintenance as the foundation which supports the art of our life. Through the eyes of equality, all moments equally contribute to the sacred balance of our lives. We are reminded that this too shall pass, and this too shall return. May we see all beings in the light of equality, finding innovative ways to enact ever greater balance with the web of life. So also in the description box below, I've put the daily affirmation. If you want to follow along as I read that, it's written out in the description box below. And then also there's a link to open up for me. There's a link to the Blue Hand Wave Spell from astrodreamadvisor.com, where we're gonna take just a deeper dive into the yellow human qualities and the question that we kind of that Astro Dream Advisor posted for us to sort of like sit with and unpack and see what information comes from that question. If we want to sit with a journal or just with ourselves, whatever the case may be. But there's a question attached to each one of the 13 days of the wave spell. They're the same through astrodreamadvisor.com. And then we're going to dive into just a little deeper dive of the yellow human characteristics and qualities. So the daily affirmation for the yellow rhythmic human is, I organize in order to influence. Balancing wisdom, I seal the process of free will with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power doubled. Because again, the guiding power of today is free will, which is the guiding power of yellow human. So that's why I'm guided by my own power doubled, because it's the same power that's governing or guiding today. Yeah. All right. So we're going to read from Astro Dream Advisor. So the question, how do I balance the male and female energies within myself in order to bring heaven to earth? Again, super cool, because again, Virgo, this moon in Virgo is about bringing the spirit into matter. So how do I balance these male and female energies within me in order to bring heaven to earth? Yellow human qualities: abundant, harvest, open vessel, quickening, cornucopia, free will, choice maker, responsibility, chalice, emptiness. Yellow human asks you to strengthen and clear your physical vessel in order to prepare for the expanded energies of higher mind. Your chalice of self is being purified through vibrational adjustments in the brain-body system. With this quickening, adjustments are made and your circuits of consciousness are naturally transformed. Often this process is accompanied by the sensation of being altered or rewired. Higher centers of the brain and the light-sensitive pineal and pituitary glands are being activated to contain more light. This penetration brings you to a critical threshold, creating enormous change at the cellular level. So remember, it's that galactic code of light that is pouring down to uplevel and recode your genetic code of life. So again, these higher centers of the brain and the light sensitive pineal and pituitary glands are being activated to contain more light. This penetration brings you to a critical threshold, creating enormous change at the cellular level. It also activates soul memories and expands your concepts of reality. Meditate on the cornucopia with you at its center. Lift the chalice of your self-generated energy vortex to greet the vortex that will descend from above. As an open vessel, prepare a place to receive Yellow Human's gifts. When you flow in unconditional love, all the fruits of the universe rush toward you for benediction. The harmonic wisdom of Yellow Human is resonance, the quality of sounding again. When you strike a tuning fork, another tuning fork next to it will begin to resonate in response because of its similar vibrational makeup and structural attunement. So again, remember, as a human, you're a cosmic vibratory root. When you get into harmony and you begin to resonate with others, like you can feel that resonance, that harmonization, and you'll have an affinity for those sounding again, right? That resonance that's around you that you are meant to flow along with, because it will feel supportive for you. When you are being the vibration of all that you are, when you are being the vibration of all that you are, a natural resonance is set up for your chalice to be filled and your world to become fully resonant and hopefully flowing into harmony with your highest expression of self. That's also the goal. And it's a practice, it's a process, it's an ongoing process. Like we need, again, it's a spiral. We're coming back around and coming back around, which is why we need to create these rituals and practices, which is why I have my online sacred healing medicine space, is to have that consistent, constant place to go to reconnect. And you can tune into the flow of those energetics whenever you need, whenever you think about it. Anytime you think about like, oh yeah, I'm a part of the harmonic vibrational attunement ensemble, you can call in that specifically coded healing life force energy for you and your blueprint and your up leveling, everything that you need most within that given moment. When you think about it and you call it in, it is ready and waiting in queue for you. And it's all just things that I have been walking through, like that. I started out where it was just Tune In Tuesday. And then through doing those, like being faithful to that call to sit in that space, Spirit just continually guides me to the like, by the way, you know you can do this too. Like, you know you can do this too. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's awesome. And that's what I want for that space, to be constantly expanding and pushing the boundaries of what the energetics can actually do for us, for our benefit. It exists for our benefit. And that is what I call in for you every fucking day. Every day. And if that's something that you sound like you would benefit from, because again, you get it, whether you are tuned in, like whether you're conscious of it or not, those energetics are flowing to and through you, because again, that's the way that I've set up my space. I would love to have you in that space. So if that sounds like something that resonates with you, come on over, come on in. And I'm doing a live healing session under the full Virgo moon tomorrow. It's going to be super potent and powerful. I'd love to invite you. So if it sounds like something that resonates with you, come on over. I would love to have you there. Regardless, I am always just so redonkulously thankful that you're here watching this YouTube video and learning right alongside me and diving into this. So awesome. Like, it's just so like synchronistic is what I have found by flowing through it. Like the amount of time that I've been doing these videos, I don't even know how long I've been doing these. Maybe somebody else does, a couple months, I think. But like, I'm recognizing the synchronicity of it all and how it aligns with our linear way of time and the Gregorian calendar. And it's just this beautiful energetic flow, which is what is real. That's real. And that's all everything is energy. That's all we are. It's just energy. And I love that. And I love that you're here. And time is our most precious and creative gift that we can simultaneously share with one another. And I'm just so grateful and humbled by the fact that you're here, like in this time, space, dimension continuum, like at the same time, right? Like so unbelievably cool. Thank you for being here, beautiful love light. I love and honor and appreciate you more than you know. I truly, truly do. It's just my heart. It's just who I am. And the most beautiful way that I can help people to understand, like because everyone's like, how can you love people? Like you love everyone. Like how can you just love people? Like you don't even know them. Like, okay, well, if I can, like if people, like I read this meme one time and it really like resonated, right? Because that's what happens when you read something that's true for you. You're like, yes, that makes so much sense. And it was, if people can hate for no reason, because let's be real, they do. Those people exist, right? Like if people can hate for no good reason, then I can love for no reason. And I do. I seek every day to fully embody the truth that I am love. I am light, which is why I call you beautiful love light, because so are you. You are magic and you are so fucking powerful. And I want you to know that, like deep, deep, deep. I want you to know it. And I would love it if you would continue to come in here into this space. Join me in the harmonic.us. Join me in the harmonic attunement, vibrational attunement ensemble, all the things. But really, truly, I just am so thankful that you're here. And I just love you so very much. And also, beautiful love light, until we meet again, please go shine. Go shine that beautiful, unique, needed love light into this world. And know that I love you so much. Till next time.